You are listening to the Weedsmith, a podcast about modern cannabis leadership. I'm your host, Ricardo Baca, and today I am thankful and excited to be sitting across from my friend Amanda Reiman. One of my favorite things about this podcast is getting to know industry leaders on a different level, and a lot of these stories, they draw us back to the place where we are right now, which is working in this industry and working for more sensible policy and more progressive regulatory environments. I love that a lot of these stories have nothing to do with it as well, even though they helped make us the people that we are today.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, in order to have worked in cannabis before it was legal, you had to be a special kind of person. There is a risk. And you had to really believe in it. You had to really believe that you were on the right side of history to take that risk. And so I think it's important that we push our boundaries and see what is the boundary for us and don't assume that what someone else's boundary is our boundary. Because we need people whose boundaries are more flexible than our own to keep pushing the issues that we can't push for whatever reason.
Yeah, we all know that comfort can be the enemy to of course, change and progress, and as terrifying as that is, oftentimes we find that when we go out on that limb that we're tremendously rewarded.
Well, have you read Who Moved My Cheese?
I haven't, no.
Oh my goodness. So this book, you have to read it. It's really short. You can read it in like an hour. It's about two mice who are always getting cheese in the same place every day. The cheese arrives every day and it's great. And then one day the cheese doesn't come. And so the mice are like, now they're faced with a conundrum. They can either stay where the cheese has come before and hope it comes back, or they can leave the comfort and security of where the cheese has been before, and they can go look for new cheese. And they may never find new cheese, or they may find better cheese. And so it's really about kind of what decisions do you make? Do you make the decision to stay and hope the cheese comes back, or is this your opportunity to go and seek out what could be better cheese? It really is, I think, an example of people who are sitting and thinking, this is great, but what if? And then just dismissing that thought. And I would just encourage people not to dismiss it while you're still young enough and strong enough and have enough energy to do it, because the older you get, the harder it is to make that change.